What is going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com, and I got a free pick for you from this Miami Dolphins versus New Orleans Saints NFL matchup going down on Sunday, November 30th, 2025. But before we get to that free pick, if you were looking for my best bets, the games I love the most, the ones that I have the most money on every single day, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium by going to Pickdawgz.com, clicking the Experts tab at the top of the page, or the Premium Picks tab. You can also click the link in the description of this video below to be taken directly to my capper page. You know, we have so much free pick content. You know the plays on the premium side are the best of the best. That's what Pickdawgz Premium is for. But we've also got our inner circle. It's something we've been mentioning a lot in our videos as of late. It's not something that's for everyone. It's for those who are placing larger bets of at least $1,000 or more per game, which is the requirement to be accepted into this service. But we've had a lot of big bettors and high rollers join this club already, having a ton of success early on with the one-on-one coaching, the bankroll management, and the early releases. So if this sounds like something that's for you, reach out to the number on the screen and we will get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Miami Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints. Woo, this game stinks. But you got Miami 4-7 on the year, 6-5 against the number, coming off a bye week, and now knocking off Washington overseas, 16-13. While New Orleans 2-9 on the year, 3-8 against the number. They fell to Atlanta 24-10. And somehow New Orleans closed as a favorite in that game. I understand it was probably because of the quarterback injury for Atlanta, but still, this is a New Orleans team that's been dreadful offensively this season, to the point that I just have zero desire to back this team. And now you've made the quarterback switch from Spencer Rattler to Tyler Shugg, and while it worked against Carolina, we've also had other games where we went 15-24 against LA, 176 yards. And then against Atlanta, 30 of 43 for 243 and an interception. That tells me it's a lot of dink and dunk, a lot of short passes. And, I just, like I said, I don't know how I feel about this New Orleans offense. Now, Alvin Kamara, it looks like he's going to be out as well for a little while. So it looks like Taysom Hill is going to take over a lot of the running back duties. And we've seen the Saints offense be able to do some work with Taysom Hill, in the backfield. But again, this is still, a Saints offensive line that has helped push this Saints team to 29th in rushing yards per game, 30th in yards per carry. They're getting stuffed at the line. They're 20th in passing, but the problem is that that's the strength of this Miami Dolphins defense all season long, has been their secondary. So I think that this is just going to be a bad spot once again for the New Orleans team. For the New Orleans just as a team overall. And on the other side, you've got Miami coming off a bye week, and historically under Mike McDaniel, the Miami Dolphins have done well off of a bye. Now, early on this season, it looked like, McDaniel was screwed, that the Dolphins were going to fire his ass, and, it was all a mess. But, all of a sudden, you've seen Miami take advantage of some decent spots. They blew out the Miami Dolphins at home at the beginning of the month, and then got the win over Washington. And now they've had, like I said, the bye week to prepare. And I think this is a spot where, Miami at home can get the job done and really just shut down this New Orleans offense and win this game by a touchdown. So I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins in this one. That's going to be my free pick for this video. Thank you so much for checking out this free pick. Let me know who you guys like in this game in the comment section below. And remember, if you are looking for my best bets, you can head to Pickdawgz Premium, or you can click the link in the description of this video below and use the promo code PICK at checkout, PICK, get 15% off your purchase. Best of luck. We'll see you guys soon.